following my channel so far and you've been watching some of the videos, a common theme that you may have noticed so far is that I talk a lot about scammers. The girls are scamming, restaurant scams, everything is about scamming so far to date with the videos that I have been making. So why do I focus so heavily on scamming? Is it because all the Ukraine girls are scammers? No. Is it because there are no genuine girls in the Ukraine actually looking for love with Western men? No. Is it because I like to ask questions and then answer them myself? That's totally irrelevant. So why do I focus so much on scamming? Why don't I make videos about how beautiful the Ukrainian women are and about their culture and they're so family oriented and everything else that's just so perfect about them? Why am I not making these videos? Well, the answer is because you already know that. Otherwise you wouldn't be here, right? There are so many videos out there and articles and blogs and vlogs and everything like that that tells us this stuff. And it is true. But the thing that a lot of these bloggers and vloggers and companies, they don't focus on the scams. And it only takes one scammer to completely ruin your chances. Just one little scammer who shows an interest in you and pretends that she likes you so she can make an extra $20 or $30 a day. It can completely ruin it for you. It's not so much the money that gets taken from you when you get scammed. It's the opportunity to be actually with a lady that actually does like you and that is going to give you a chance, and vice versa as well. By a scammer using up your time, they're stealing that from you. The reason that I'm so passionate about it is because it happened to me, and I've seen it happen to so many guys, and some of these guys now are like, I consider them my good friends, and I've seen them go through it, and some of them are still going through it now. And for some reason I feel as though it's my duty to put the information out there, the true information, not the sugar-coated stuff, but how it really is. Because if you know what the truth is, you can make the right decisions. I mean, you're making the steps, you're taking action to actually go over to the Ukraine and do this, okay? So you're not useless, okay? You don't need to be babysat. You're doing something that a lot of people wouldn't go and do. It does take guts, it does take balls to go and do it. So you have to be prepared if you're going to go and do it. You can't just go over there thinking, oh, I'll just turn up and everything will be perfectly fine. Because it won't. There's so much stuff out there that you need to know in order to be successful. Do not put it all in the hands of a company. If you do this and you fail, you've got no one to blame but yourself. This is the reason why I focus so heavily on scamming. I'm so passionate about it, and I've seen so many guys. I'm going to say 80 to 90% of guys that have been on this tour that did sort of spark up something with a lady get scammed. Or there is something scammy about it and it's just too much. By telling you about the scams that are happening over there, all it's doing is it's not changing the fact that those scams are still going to happen, and they'll be around for years until everybody catches on to what's actually going over there. But for you who's watching this video, it levels the playing field. It makes it so that they don't have the upper hand, because the worst thing that you can do when you go over there is to assume that you're smarter than the scammer. The scammers know all the tricks. They know what's going on. They've been doing it for years. You know, probably their mother was a scammer. Ever since this industry was born, scamming came to fruition. So it's my job to make sure that you don't get scammed like so many other guys out there. So we're going to be doing some pretty cool videos coming soon. Valentina's going to be in some videos as well. Plus, we've even got, and we've managed to do it, I don't know how she's managed to get them, we've even got some, I'm going to say scammers, I'm going to say ex-scammers. And they're going to tell you exactly how they did it. This is from, not just from letter writing, but girls that took guys out on dates. These girls are no longer scammers, but they are happy to talk to us about it. So it's going to be pretty cool. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because when you see those, you're going to know straight from the horse's mouth. Is that a saying? So this channel is not about scamming. Scamming is just one aspect of making sure that you can be successful if you decide to go on a mission to find love overseas. It just so happened that I did it in the Ukraine. But there's going to be a whole heap of videos that's not about scamming, but how you can actually be successful with no wishy-washy rubbish about just shit. There's going to be no shit, basically. It's no shit. It's how it is. I've done it, and I'm going to tell you what I think you need to do in order to be successful. Now, these videos are geared more towards younger guys about my, when I say younger guys, in this whole game, guys about my age is younger guys, okay? So it's going to be different if you are 65 years old. It's going to be different for whatever your goal is by doing this. So I can only give advice based on me. And basically, I'm 38 years old. I wanted to find real love, a real relationship like one I never ever had before. I was not looking for a trophy wife or anything like that. It was a real relationship. If this is you, then subscribe, because what you're going to learn here, you might have to do 2 or 3 tours to the Ukraine to learn it yourself. I've seen too many guys go over there and fail. So many guys. There's only 3 reasons why you fail at this. Either you get scammed, you're not being realistic, which results in you getting scammed, and the third one is that for some reason you couldn't find someone and make that connection based under whatever circumstances they are. That's it. If you can overcome these 3 things, you will be successful on your first trip, guaranteed. So that's my job, is to basically try and give you guys as much information as possible before you go over. You know, there's going to be guys that have gone over and then they watch this and they're going to be thinking, shit, why didn't I see this before? Follow my channel and hopefully I can help you to be successful in finding your true love of a Ukrainian, beautiful, sexy, kind and caring Ukrainian woman.